going on, guys? Welcome to episode 29 of our Lazio career mode and possibly the finale. You'll know if you're looking at the description or if you're looking at the title. As you can see, we play Sassuolo today. We are 11 points ahead of Juventus with 4 games to go, which means 2 points, and our final 4 games will win us the title. If we get the win today, or if Juventus drop points today, we will sim these 3 games and you will get to the final. If we somehow lose games or it ends up going to the final day and we play 3 of these games and sim 1 and the 5th game would need to be played as Juventus, then there won't be then this won't be the finale and we'll need 1 more. But obviously if we win right here, that'll be that 2 points from the final 4. I think we can do it. Let's jump into it. We're going to get right on into this. We have a chance today to win the domestic double, which would be a pretty good achievement, though we went out in the quarterfinal to Real Madrid. This is a pretty good season. In our second season, starting off the Europa League, hopefully you guys see it as a pretty good success. I do. Let's jump into it. Lazio Sassuolo, a team that's given us some problems, but hopefully we can put those to bed and we will win the title. Let's jump into it. Lazio, Sassuolo. Sassuolo coming forward. We read that, but dealt with it also. No, we've given it away in a really bad spot. He's had a pop, and it's an early deficit here. And we said Sassuolo give us problems, but we cannot be giving them the ball in spaces like that. I thought I could get it through that gap. I couldn't. It's a brilliant finish from the Sassuolo man. And an early 1-0 lead for Sassuolo. One more. Chiesa fired out there. Can Chiesa find something? Can we find an immediate response? As Chiesa's just looking for someone. He's going to size up this man here. Finds Alberto. Alberto finds Immobile. Immobile holding on to it. We're just looking for a bit of an opening as it comes to Milinkovic-Savic, whose burst of pace is brilliant right there. And then Milinkovic-Savic makes our patience pay off. And just like that, we're level 12 minutes gone. And we're level at 1 here and back on the road to where we need to be. We need another goal, of course. But hopefully it comes out proper. That's a good finish. A really good burst of pace. It's just that extra burst right there in the box. Took him between the defenders and into space. And obviously finished it off. 1-1. Nice find. Milinkovic-Savic. Can he find Sabitzer? He can. And can we get it out wide? We can. As Chiesa is going to run at the man here. And Chiesa's the tricky man. Gets it across. Correa! Oh, and it's off the post. And Immobile! He can just put it away. It took him a try there. He stuck his foot out, it touched it, and then he kind of scuffed the finish from a yard out. But anyway, they go in right now. We'll take. It's 2-1 just like that. 20 minutes gone. We said 20 minutes earlier. Mistake, not this time. 20 minutes. It's off the post, and he couldn't put it back originally, but he stopped it right in front of him. An open goal. He's just got to touch it in, and he just does so. And 20 minutes gone, we're 2-1 ahead and on our way to the title. Nicely done. Oh, it's lovely. There's plenty of space for him, and it's a great save by Strakosha there. A half hour gone. And Sassuolo not out of this yet. Wanting to play party pooper here, but oh, wow, what a save that is as well. I didn't think that ball would get in. I thought Carrasco had a touch on that, but he didn't. And it's another good save from Strakosha. I really would like a 3rd and a 4th goal. I already want to kill this game off as that ball comes back in and it's just over the bar. One more. Can we get this forward? Carrasco's going to get onto it and we're going to have another opportunity here. Carrasco, he finishes it off. It's 3-1 here. And a bit of breathing room between us and Sassuolo as we push for the title. 40 minutes to go, 50 minutes gone. And we're 3-1 up. This is a lovely clip ball. Right to Carrasco, and look at that touch. Draws the goalkeeper out. An easy, slick finish. Just passes it into the back of the net. And Carrasco, what a great signing he's been. It's 3-1 here. Immobile. Immobile doing so well. Can we get it across? We can. It's a 4th, and that might be that. The title might be ours. That is such a lovely little move. And what a great finish from Correa on the volley. Close enough, of course, but Lovely stuff. Immobile did so well to find space and find that ball in. And then the ball to Correa is so nice. Look at this ball. It's just clipped into him. Just goes up on the volley. Gets there before the goalkeeper. It's 4-1. And the title, we can taste it. Nice ball out. Here's Lulic coming forward. Get that pass in. We can. Can we get this to Lukaku? It's a bit heavy, but it's come to him. And what a finish that is from Lukaku. 5-1. And we are winning this title in style. That is some finish from Lukaku there. Just smashes that into the bottom corner. No chance for the goalkeeper, Sassuolo, who's been a bit of a bogey team in this series. Beaten in the end. It's a lovely first-time ball. Look at this finish. No chance for the goalkeeper there. And we are flying. It's 5-1. No real chance for them to come back now. A great finish from Lukaku there. Lovely stuff. And we are cruising toward the title. Just holding on to it here as the title inches our way. Just a minute to go. Can we end it with a goal? And who better than with Immobile, who's turned inside there. That would have been some finish. But that's it. Champions of Italy. Serie A champions. And forward we go into the chance at a domestic double. We've done so well to turn around after starting in the Europa League. 2 seasons later, champions. Last year we got into the top 4, finished second. And now we turned it around and we're going to win the title handedly. Obviously, with 3 games still to go, we are title winners as they celebrate there out on the pitch at the Stadio Olimpico. Luis Alberto will actually lift it, and I didn't mean to do that, but he is the man on the back of the shirt. And he gets to lift it and completely by accident. But it is what it is. Alberto will lift it. He's had a really good year. The rest of the team have had a really good year. And now, lifting the trophy as champions. The light blue and white wrapped around it. And Serie A is ours. We've done really well. Really, really well as they go ahead and celebrate. And we'll let them to their celebrations. Juventus and Napoli haven't even played their game yet. It doesn't matter because we've done it ourselves in our own hands and we've made it count. And look at that, 11 points ahead. 3 games to go. Stunning stuff. Lovely stuff. We've done really well. We really have. We've done really well with this team. We've built quite a good one as well in only 2 years, and we've only bought in a couple players. This team was rather good to begin with. We've only really bought in Sabitzer, Chiesa, and Carrasco. The rest, a few backups here and there, but other than that, the team is already here to begin with. It's a strong team to start. So, I mean, you know, we'll have to give it up to Lazio building their team, but a few pieces we added have done really, really well for us. Carrasco, Chiesa, instrumental, Sabitzer coming up and really offering big goals and big moments, a little bit of pace in midfield as well. We're also going to change this team out, the second team, and we're going to play them because I want nobody who's going to play even near the team. The problem is the center backs, though we can do something about the center backs. Cherby, Felipe, I don't want Wallace playing, so those 3 can play there. And Wallace can come onto the bench. Proto can come into the goal. Toloi, Bastos, Lucas. The 3 I want for the game, Cherby, Wallace, and Felipe are all on the bench. Correa, or in the reserves. Correa, Savage, Chiesa, Carrasco on the reserves. I don't think I have any starters. Tonali is starting. He's at an 84 overall, by the way, but he's coming good, and we'll put him on the bench as well. And that's probably the team we'll go with. The results don't matter, so, you know, it is what it is. We'll take a look at how everybody's done before the final game, too. Just check out just a couple things. We're not going to go as in-depth as we usually do, but we'll take a look at some of the different things there. Goals, assists, you know, clean sheets, things like that, as we zip forward and Gaps actually opened up a little bit more after that draw. Napoli must have lost their game, but as we said, not too much of a big deal. We don't care too much. 2-0. Lukaku's hurt. So they didn't want any injuries, but Lukaku being a backup is okay. I mean, it's not okay if he gets hurt, but it's 3 days. No big deal, which is good. Milinkovic-Savic is upset that he's not playing in a meaningless game that he can get hurt in, which is good. And then Milan will be the last one, and then we'll have a full rested team for the game against Juventus, who look like they're going to finish third unless a little bit of a swing happens on the final day. It's a bit disappointing for them, I would assume, but all that matters is that we finish top. Lucas with the goal in the 89th minute to level it up. Genoa were beaten 5-0 by Napoli, which means Napoli finished second. And we go ahead and finish first. But we've got the chance at the domestic double, and we're going to jump right on into this game. And then afterward, we'll go... Chiesa's upset. Oh, God, I can't with these players. But everybody's fit. Everyone's ready to go. Let's jump into it. Coppa Nazionale final. Juventus, Lazio. Let's jump into it. Let's see if we can do the domestic double. Carrasco. One more. Nicely done. Nicely done. It's Alberto who turns, has a pop, and oh, it's off the post, but it's come back to Correa, and he's offside. Oh, no. I thought we've taken the lead there. Alberto smashes the post. Correa offside when he puts it in the back of the net. So close to taking the lead here on 15 minutes. Oh, got men coming forward. Nicely done. This is what we want. Can we get it to Chiesa? We can. Here's Chiesa. Cuts back in nicely. Chiesa! And it's a great finish from him. And we've taken the lead here in the final. It's 1-0. Chiesa, one of our signings since we joined the club. It's a lovely finish. He's done really well. We waited for that a little bit, and it finally came, but he cut back inside, found nobody, and was really didn't find any Juventus players either. They kind of just left him there as he left the defender right by the byline. And an 1-0 lead here, 25 minutes gone. Ronaldo coming forward. Taken away from him, but it's kept on there and in the back of the net just like that. It's level. It's a shame. It's Emre Can, whose career at Juventus in real life looks to be done with, but we're level here, 1-1. He's gone and fired that into the back of the net right off the bat, and we've gotten a touch on there, come out late there, and there was just a little bit of a gap, and Emre Can found it, turned, smashes it near post. And 3 minutes we held our lead. Not good enough, but we're level again. As the ball comes forward. It's Ronaldo now. Loses out again, but that's such a poor giveaway. They've got men in the middle here. He gets the header on, and that's so bad because we've been playing well. And Dybala finishes that off. It's a good header. It's 2-1, and they've turned it around in 10 minutes. Not what we needed. And, oh, God, we got to get that pass to someone. And there's just plenty of space. He's just run across the box. Not good, is it? We got to come from behind here if we want this trophy. Corner set to come in. It's hooked in. Can we get a header on? Not quite, but it's going to come to Felipe at the top of the box. Alberto finds Correa. And Correa waiting for that run overlap, and it's come to Savic, who has a pop, and oh, what a finish from Milinkovic-Savic. And we're level at 2 here, and we have got a proper cup final on here. 2-2 before halftime, and that is some finish from Milinkovic-Savic outside of the foot. He's just waiting for that overlapping run, 20 or so yards away, outside of the foot, and this just nestles in the bottom corner here. Look at this. That is some finish. A brilliant finish. Chesney can't get there. And we're level at 2. Played forward nicely. Out wide. Carrasco. Nicely done. Correa. He's making that run through the middle. It's Sabitzer. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. And before halftime, we've scored 2 as well to turn us around. It's 3-2 now. And we're going to head into halftime with a 3-2 lead. And honestly, we haven't It's not flattering us that we lead 3-2 here. It's a lovely ball in. Sabitzer with another big goal in another big game. And with a couple of minutes left in the half, it looks like a 3-2 lead at halftime is where it will end. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Here's Chiesa. Gets back inside. It's Immobile. Lays it off one more time. He gets a little bit lucky, and is he onside? Oh, he's hit the post! And Immobile, I thought, snuck in and grabbed it, but didn't. And for the second time, we've hit the bloody post. Nicely done, Correa. One more. And can Correa get through there? There's plenty of space for Correa. And Correa lays it off. It's Immobile, and he's finished it off. It's 4-2, and we are 2 ahead now. A bit of breathing room between us and Juventus, whose back line is just ignoring Correa at this point. Plenty of times now he's been an absolute threat to run into gaps, and he finally finds it. And he spreads out. Immobile keeps his run up, and he lays it off, and Immobile, with one of the easiest finishes he'll ever have in a cup final. And we're 4-2 up and on our way to a domestic double. One more. Tonali, whose hair is glitched again. Get it out there. Nicely done. It's one more. Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa, stunning. And it's in the back of the net. Oh, he has absolutely killed that player right there. Just put him on the floor, and he is sealed our domestic double. 5-2 up on Juventus. What a way to go out. And look at this. Oh, stunning movement from Chiesa. And then he puts it right through the legs. Right underneath Szczesny. What a goal. What a way to end the year. 2 trophies. And the Coppa Nazionale we were knocked out of early last time. Not so much this time. And we have gone ahead and won it. And with 2 minutes to go, we've done so well to get to where we are in the 2 years. Of course, this team, as we said, was really nicely put together already. But he has a pop, and it's a great save. But just a couple pieces, and we've turned them into double winners. If we were to have one more season, we would have went for the Champions League, but unfortunately, with the new game coming, we don't have that time. So we'll take the domestic double as we've gone ahead and won another trophy here. 2 in a day, or 2 in an episode. Ronaldo had nothing today. Every time he got the ball, he gave it away. Tried to do too much. And we have taught them a lesson here. Juventus 5-2 in a cup final. And Juventus have had a poor year. Beaten handily in the final. 3rd place in Serie A. Where they finished in the Champions League, I do not know. But a poor year in domestic football. Tonali's going to lift the trophy this time around. And Tonali would be the future, you would think. Should we bring him to Lazio? He's already 84 overall. Growing into a really good player. Still only 21 or 22. Plenty of space to grow still. Hand the torch off to the young kid to lead Lazio in the future as he lifts the cup. And Coppa Nazionale champions we are. And as well as Serie A champions of Italy. The best team in Italy, winning the domestic double, of course. And doing ever so well. And before we end this series, we're just going to take a look at how well everybody did. And that's all we really have left to do. It's been a fun one. This has been a fun one. I don't do Italy too often. But we've gone ahead and done it. And not too bad. Strakosha, 50 appearances, 15 clean sheets. Doing really well. Acerbi with 50 appearances as well. It's 32. Unfortunately, we'd probably look to move him on sooner rather than later if we were to stay. Wallace is growing. He actually didn't grow. I thought he'd grow a little bit, but Felipe, 84 overall already at 23. Bastos not too bad to have around. Taloy, of course, we bought in just to have around in that spot. Lucas, always have a spot in my heart as a Liverpool player, but another player we'd probably move around. Tonali, 21 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist, but the midfield played a ton of games. Alberto, 17 goals, 11 assists, and 13 clean sheets from 45 appearances. Brilliant stuff. Milinkovic-Savic, 48 games, 8 goals, 8 assists, 15 clean sheets. Done nicely there. Cataldi, who's growing as well. Not too bad to have around. Carrasco, 37 appearances, 12 goals, 5 assists, 12 clean sheets. The problem with Carrasco is his stamina and the position he plays in our system. It keeps him out of a lot of games. He gets tired rather quick. Him and Chiesa running up and down the pitch, it keeps him really tired. So they don't really finish whole games too often, and they don't really do 2 games in a row, quick succession either. Lukaku, 32 appearances, 2 goals, 7 assists, not bad. Lulic with 31 appearances as well. 3 and 3 goals and assists. Sabitzer, one of the new signings this year, along with Carrasco, 48 appearances, 13 goals, 19 assists, and it seemed every time he scored it was in a big game or a big moment. Kochu, up to 77 overall, only 19, 38 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists, not too bad. And then we get to the strikers. Correa, 31 goals, 16 assists. That's 47 goals, 47 combined goals and assists in 47 appearances is not too bad. Caicedo, 27 appearances, 9 goals, 4 assists. He would also someone we'd probably move on. Chiesa, 46 appearances, 13 goals, 11 assists, up to 86 overall at 22. He'd hold down that position for a decade if we let him. Immobile, up to 30 overall, or 30 years old, 87 overall. Love him so much. He's just great to have around. 19 goals and 19 assists as well. Brewster with 15 appearances as well. Growing as we move forward, guys. But everyone doing so well. Serie A champs, Coppa Nazionale champs, quarterfinal of the Champions League in our second year. That's not too bad for a team that was only in the Europa League when we started, guys. But I really hope you folks have enjoyed this series. Tomorrow, you'll get a taste of our new series, our Trophy Hunter series, which will take us through a variety of different teams, as well as our Watford career mode, guys. So I hope you're looking forward to that. But I hope you folks have enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. In peace.